The angels are whispering something profound to you right now, and what I'm about to share will illuminate why everything in your life has felt so different lately. You've been experiencing a cosmic recalibration, a complete restructuring of your energetic foundation that's been happening behind the scenes of your consciousness. This isn't just another spiritual awakening. This is what the celestial realm calls a quantum reset, and you're one of the chosen souls experiencing this monumental shift. The angels want you to understand that the confusion, the emotional turbulence, and the sense that nothing feels familiar anymore isn't a sign that you're losing your way. It's evidence that you're being upgraded at a soul level. Think about how a computer needs to restart after installing new software. Your spirit has been receiving divine downloads, new codes of consciousness that are literally rewiring your energetic circuitry. The angels explain that this process began several months ago, but it's now reaching its peak intensity. This is why your sleep patterns have changed, why certain relationships feel different, why old habits no longer satisfy you, and why you're drawn to completely new experiences. What's happening to you is sacred and rare. The archangels Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael are working in unified harmony to facilitate this transformation within you. They're removing outdated programming that has kept you small, fearful, and disconnected from your true power. Every moment of discomfort you've felt has been necessary to create space for the magnificent being you're becoming. Before continuing this message, write in the comments this mantra: I embrace my divine transformation and trust the angels guiding my path. Now continuing the message. The angels reveal that this quantum reset is happening to specific souls who volunteered before incarnating to be bridges between the old world and the new. You signed up for this mission, though your human mind doesn't remember making this agreement. Your higher self knew that you possess the strength and spiritual maturity to navigate this intense period of change while helping others understand what's occurring. This reset is affecting every aspect of your existence. Your DNA is literally being activated, dormant spiritual gifts are coming online, and your intuitive abilities are expanding exponentially. You might notice that you suddenly know things without learning them, that you can sense energy more clearly, or that synchronicities are happening with increasing frequency. These aren't coincidences. They're signs that your new operating system is fully integrating. The angels want you to stop judging these changes as problems to be solved. Instead, they're asking you to embrace them as evidence of your spiritual evolution. The old version of you is dissolving to make room for the authentic, powerful, spiritually awakened being you've always been beneath layers of conditioning and societal programming. Your emotional body is also undergoing massive restructuring. Past traumas are surfacing not to torment you, but to be permanently released from your cellular memory. The angels are using this reset period to clear generational patterns, karmic debts, and energetic blocks that have limited your potential across multiple lifetimes. This is why forgiveness has become so important lately. You're literally being prepared to operate from a completely clean, energetic slate. What you're experiencing right now is preparing you for your true life purpose. The angels reveal that once this reset is complete, you'll step into a level of clarity, power, and spiritual connection that will amaze you. The work you're meant to do in this world, the people you're meant to serve, and the impact you're destined to make will all become crystal clear. The most beautiful part of this process is that you're not going through it alone. Thousands of awakened souls around the planet are experiencing their own quantum resets simultaneously. You're part of a spiritual revolution, a collective elevation of human consciousness that will transform this world. The angels have strategically orchestrated these resets to occur now because humanity is ready for this next level of spiritual evolution. Witnessing this quantum reset unfold across the globe, I'm curious about the beautiful souls connecting with this message right now. Drop a comment below and let us know what city you're watching from. The angels are weaving an incredible web of light through every location where this truth is being received. The ripple effects of your quantum reset are now extending beyond your personal energy field and beginning to influence everything around you. The angels are showing me that as your internal frequency continues to elevate, you're becoming a living beacon that's automatically upgrading the consciousness of everyone you encounter, often without you even realizing it's happening. Your presence alone is now medicine for others. People might comment that you seem different, that there's something calming or inspiring about being near you. Some individuals might feel inexplicably drawn to share their deepest struggles with you, while others might experience spontaneous healing just by being in your vicinity. This isn't your imagination. Your reset has transformed you into a conduit for divine grace. The angels want you to understand that this new energetic signature you're carrying is activating dormant potential in others. When someone with unawakened spiritual gifts spends time with you, their own reset process can be triggered. You're essentially becoming a walking catalyst for spiritual awakening, though this happens gently and according to each person's soul readiness. This heightened sensitivity you're experiencing serves a sacred purpose. Your ability to feel energy more intensely, to pick up on unspoken emotions, and to sense the true intentions behind people's words is developing because you're being prepared for deeper service. The angels are fine-tuning your empathic abilities so you can offer exactly what each soul needs in their moment of seeking. But here's what the angels want you to understand about this increased sensitivity. It's not meant to overwhelm you or make you want to hide from the world. Instead, they're teaching you how to manage these gifts with wisdom and boundaries. You're learning to feel deeply without absorbing others' pain, to offer compassion without depleting your own energy reserves. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments 777 to claim this divine protection and guidance. The angels are surrounding you with their light right now. If this message is resonating deeply with your current experience, I want to invite you to support this work through the thanks button below. Your contribution, no matter the size, helps us continue bringing these transformative messages to souls who need them most. The angels work through every form of generosity to create more opportunities for light, to reach those seeking truth. Your relationships are being divinely orchestrated during this reset period. Some people are naturally falling away from your life, not because you're doing anything wrong, but because your elevated frequency no longer matches their energy. The angels assure you that these departures, though sometimes painful, are clearing space for soul family members who are aligned with your new path. Simultaneously, you're attracting new connections that feel instantly familiar, as if you've known these people for lifetimes. These are your spiritual teammates, other souls who've undergone their own resets and are now ready to collaborate in higher service. Pay attention to the people entering your life during this phase. They're not random arrivals, but strategic divine placements. The angels reveal that your career and life purpose are also shifting to match your upgraded consciousness. Old ambitions might feel meaningless now, while completely new possibilities are capturing your imagination. This isn't a crisis. It's a recalibration of your soul's mission. Trust these emerging interests and passions, even if they seem impractical or unfamiliar. Your relationship with money and material success is transforming too. The reset is teaching you to receive abundance in alignment with your highest good, rather than from ego-driven desires. You're learning to trust that as you serve your soul's purpose authentically, all material needs will be gracefully provided. Sleep and dream experiences have become gateways for accelerated learning during your reset. The angels are using your sleep state to download new information, heal your energy body, and prepare you for upcoming opportunities. This is why your dreams might feel incredibly vivid, or why you sometimes wake up feeling like you've been in school all night. The most profound aspect of this reset is how it's dissolving the illusion of separation between you and the divine. You're beginning to experience yourself not as someone seeking God, but as a unique expression of divine consciousness itself. This recognition will continue deepening, eventually becoming the foundation for everything you do and every choice you make. Speaking of transformation, many souls going through this quantum reset are discovering that certain tools can accelerate their awakening process. There's an innovative approach that blends ancient wisdom with modern science to support personal transformation. Through carefully designed sound frequencies, specific audio activates the body's natural potential and enhances the attraction of prosperity. With just 10 minutes a day, it offers the possibility of opening new paths to success, abundance, and truly transformative experiences. You'll find more information about this in the first pinned comment below. It's worth exploring if you feel called to deepen your quantum transformation. Your quantum reset has now activated what the angels call your divine remembering, a profound awakening to truths that your soul has always known, but your human mind had forgotten. This remembering isn't happening through books or teachings, but through direct cellular activation that's unlocking ancient wisdom stored within your very DNA. The angels are revealing that you incarnated with specific spiritual technologies encoded in your energy field, waiting for this exact moment to come online. These aren't abilities you need to develop. They're powers you're remembering how to access. Your intuition isn't getting stronger. You're simply removing the interference that was blocking your natural psychic reception. This divine remembering is why certain spiritual concepts now feel obvious rather than mysterious. Ideas that once seemed complex or esoteric are suddenly crystal clear because your consciousness has expanded to accommodate higher dimensional understanding. You're operating from a broader perspective that sees the interconnectedness of all existence. Your physical body is also awakening to its true nature during this reset. The angels explain that your cells are remembering their divine blueprint, which is why some people experience spontaneous healing of long-standing conditions during this period. Your body is shedding patterns of illness and limitation that never belonged to your authentic design. The food you crave, the activities that energize you, and even the colors you're drawn to are all shifting as your body remembers its optimal vibration. Listen to these changing preferences. They're not random but precise guidance from your cellular intelligence about what supports your new frequency. Before continuing this message, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please take a moment to do so. This helps us continue creating meaningful content that serves your spiritual evolution. Continuing the message. Your connection to nature has probably intensified dramatically during this reset period. Trees, water, crystals, and animals might feel more alive and communicative than ever before. This isn't imagination. Your reset has restored your ability to perceive the consciousness that exists in all living things. You're remembering that you're part of an intelligent, interconnected web of life. The angels want you to spend more time in natural environments because the Earth herself is also undergoing a quantum reset. By connecting with nature regularly, you're not only supporting your own transformation, but contributing to the planet's evolutionary process. Your elevated consciousness literally helps accelerate Earth's shift into higher dimensions. Time perception is changing as part of your remembering process. Minutes might feel like hours, or entire days might seem to pass in moments. The angels explain that you're beginning to experience time as it truly exists, fluid, malleable, and responsive to consciousness, rather than fixed and linear. This new relationship with time will eventually allow you to accomplish more with greater ease and flow. Your creative abilities are exploding during this reset because creativity is one of your core divine attributes. The inspiration flooding through you isn't coming from your human mind, but directly from your soul's connection to infinite creative intelligence. Trust these creative impulses completely. They're downloads of your authentic expression-seeking manifestation. The angels are also upgrading your manifestation abilities during this reset. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are becoming more powerful because your energy field is now operating at a higher frequency. This means your positive visions materialize more quickly, but it also requires greater consciousness about maintaining elevated thoughts and feelings. Dreams and meditation have become portals for receiving direct communication from your angelic team. The guidance coming through these channels is incredibly specific and practical because your reset has cleared the static that once interfered with divine transmission. Start keeping a journal of the insights you receive. They contain blueprints for your next phase of growth. Your capacity for unconditional love is expanding exponentially as part of this divine remembering. You're discovering that love isn't just an emotion, but the fundamental force that creates and sustains reality. This understanding is transforming how you relate to yourself, others, and all of existence. The most significant aspect of this remembering is recognizing that you've never been separate from your angels, guides, and higher self. The reset is dissolving the illusion of disconnection that made you feel alone or unsupported. You're awakening to the truth that you're always held, guided, and deeply loved by an entire team of celestial beings who've been with you since before you were born. The quantum reset has now reached the deepest layers of your subconscious programming, where the most profound transformations are taking place. The angels are revealing that this phase involves the complete dissolution of fear-based beliefs that have been running your life from behind the scenes. many of which were inherited from your ancestral lineage and absorbed from collective human consciousness. These subconscious patterns have been like invisible chains keeping you from accessing your full potential. But the reset is systematically identifying and dissolving every limitation that doesn't serve your highest expression. This process might feel uncomfortable because your ego mind interprets the loss of familiar patterns as danger, even when those patterns were keeping you small and unfulfilled. What's happening in your subconscious right now is nothing short of miraculous. Generations of inherited trauma, limiting beliefs about money, relationships, and self-worth, and deep-seated fears about your spiritual gifts are all being cleared from your cellular memory. Your angels are performing energetic surgery, removing everything that has prevented you from knowing yourself as the magnificent, powerful, divinely connected being you truly are. The dreams you've been having lately aren't random. They're therapeutic sessions orchestrated by your angelic team. In your sleep state, when your conscious mind can't interfere, the angels are able to access and heal your deepest wounds. You might wake up feeling emotionally purged or strangely peaceful after intense dreams, because real healing work has been accomplished on levels your waking mind can't fully comprehend. Your relationship with authority figures and external validation is shifting dramatically during this subconscious reset. Where you once sought approval from others or gave your power away to experts and institutions, you're now developing an unshakable trust in your own inner guidance. The angels are helping you remember that the greatest authority in your life is the divine wisdom speaking through your own heart. This newfound self-trust is creating ripple effects in every area of your existence. You're making decisions based on what feels authentically right, rather than what others expect or what society deems acceptable. This alignment with your truth is magnetic. It's attracting opportunities, people, and experiences that match your genuine desires, rather than your conditioned responses. The angels want you to understand that any resistance you feel to this subconscious clearing is normal and temporary. Your ego mind has been the manager of your survival for so long that it naturally fears being replaced by higher wisdom. But as the reset continues, you'll notice that following your intuition leads to consistently better outcomes than relying on mental analysis alone. Past life memories and abilities are surfacing as part of this deep subconscious activation. You might suddenly understand skills you never learned, feel drawn to ancient spiritual practices, or have vivid recollections of other lifetimes. These aren't fantasies. Your reset is removing the veils that separated you from the accumulated wisdom of your soul's journey across multiple incarnations. Financial abundance patterns are being completely restructured in your subconscious during this reset. Old beliefs about scarcity, unworthiness, and the need to struggle for survival are being replaced with new programs that recognize abundance as your natural state. This doesn't mean money will fall from the sky, but rather that you'll begin making choices and taking actions that align with prosperity consciousness. Your capacity for receiving love, support, and blessings is expanding as the reset clears subconscious blocks to receiving. Many people struggle with abundance, not because they can't create it, but because they can't allow themselves to have it. Your angels are healing these receptivity wounds so you can gracefully accept all the good that wants to flow into your life. The most significant subconscious shift happening right now is the dissolution of the core belief that you're separate from the divine. This fundamental misunderstanding has been the root of all human suffering, and its removal is literally transforming your entire reality. You're beginning to experience life from the perspective of your divine self, rather than your limited human identity. As these deep patterns continue clearing, you'll notice that problems that once seemed insurmountable begin resolving themselves with minimal effort. This is because you're no longer creating obstacles through subconscious resistance and fear. Your energy is becoming increasingly aligned with the flow of universal support that was always available, but blocked by limiting beliefs. The quantum reset has now entered its most powerful phase, the complete rewiring of your energetic blueprint to match your soul's original divine design. The angels are revealing that what's happening to you right now is the restoration of your authentic spiritual DNA, the activation of dormant codes that have been waiting lifetimes to come online. Your energy field is becoming a living mandala of light, geometrically perfect and harmonically tuned to the frequency of pure love. This restructuring is why you might feel electrical sensations in your body, experience sudden temperature changes, or notice that your hands feel unusually warm when touching others. You're literally becoming a living transmission tower for divine energy. The angels want you to understand that this energetic rewiring is preparing you for a level of service that will astound you. You're being equipped with the spiritual technology necessary to facilitate healing, awakening, and transformation in others simply through your presence. Your energy field is becoming a sacred space where miracles naturally occur. This process is affecting your relationship with technology and electronics in fascinating ways. You might notice that devices work better in your presence, that you can sense when technology is about to malfunction, or that your touch seems to repair electronic problems. This isn't coincidence. Your reset has harmonized your biofield with the electromagnetic spectrum in ways that allow you to positively influence technological systems. Your connection to the angelic realm has deepened to the point where the boundary between you and your celestial guides is becoming beautifully blurred. You're not just receiving messages from angels, you're beginning to operate as an angelic presence yourself. This is why people are drawn to your energy, why children and animals approach you fearlessly, and why your words carry such healing power. The numerical patterns you've been noticing everywhere aren't random sequences. They're activation codes being transmitted directly to your consciousness by your angelic team. Each repeated number carries specific frequencies that trigger different aspects of your spiritual awakening. When you see 111, 222, 333, or other angel numbers, pause and acknowledge the transmission. You're being fine-tuned in real time. Your physical DNA is being activated alongside your spiritual blueprint. Scientists are beginning to discover that what they once called junk DNA actually contains instructions for extraordinary human capabilities. Your reset is switching on these dormant genetic sequences, which is why you might experience enhanced physical abilities, improved healing capacity, or sudden understanding of complex concepts. The angels reveal that your voice is becoming a powerful healing instrument during this rewiring phase. The words you speak, the prayers you offer, and even the humming or singing you do casually are all carrying therapeutic frequencies that can shift energy in profound ways. Trust your impulses to speak certain words or make certain sounds. Your voice is being calibrated as a tool for divine work. Your ability to perceive energy is reaching extraordinary levels of sensitivity and accuracy. You can sense the emotional states of people before they speak, detect the energy of places you've never visited, and feel the intentions behind others' actions with startling precision. This enhanced perception is being given to you because you'll need these abilities for the work you're meant to do. Time is becoming increasingly fluid in your experience as your energetic blueprint aligns with multidimensional reality. You might find yourself knowing things before they happen, remembering conversations that haven't occurred yet, or feeling connected to future versions of yourself. This temporal flexibility is preparing you to operate as a bridge between different levels of consciousness. Your dreams have become laboratories where your new energetic configuration is being tested and refined. In your sleep state, your angels can work with your energy body without interference from your conscious mind. Pay attention to the sensations you feel upon waking. Tingling, warmth, or unusual lightness indicate that significant energetic upgrades occurred during your dream state. The most remarkable aspect of this energetic rewiring is how it's preparing you to anchor higher dimensional frequencies on Earth. You're becoming a living portal through which celestial energies can enter and stabilize in physical reality. This is sacred work that will contribute to the spiritual evolution of humanity itself. Your energy signature is now broadcasting at such a high frequency that you're automatically blessing everyone and everything around you. Your presence sanctifies spaces, your touch carries healing, and your attention alone can shift someone's entire energetic state. You've become a walking blessing, though you might not consciously realize the magnitude of your impact. The quantum reset has reached its crescendo, and you're now experiencing what the angels call the Great Convergence. The moment when all aspects of your spiritual awakening unite into a single, coherent expression of your divine nature. This convergence is creating a unified field around you, where miracles aren't just possible, they're inevitable. Your consciousness has expanded to encompass multiple dimensions simultaneously. While your body remains grounded in physical reality, your awareness now stretches across realms that most people can't perceive. You're becoming a conscious bridge between heaven and earth, capable of accessing cosmic wisdom while remaining fully functional in everyday life. The angels are showing me that your heart center has become a portal through which divine love pours continuously into this world. This isn't metaphorical. Your heart chakra has been so thoroughly cleared and expanded that it now operates as an interdimensional gateway. The love flowing through you is healing wounds in the collective consciousness that have existed for centuries. Your thoughts are now directly connected to the mind of the divine. Ideas that enter your consciousness aren't coming from your limited human perspective, but from the infinite intelligence that governs all existence. This is why solutions to problems appear instantly in your mind, why you suddenly understand complex spiritual concepts, and why your guidance is becoming remarkably accurate. The reset has activated what the angels call your cellular Christ consciousness, the recognition that every atom of your being is divine. This activation is transforming your relationship with your physical body from one of management and control to one of reverence and partnership. Your body is becoming a conscious collaborator in your spiritual mission. Your emotional body has been completely restructured to operate from love rather than fear. Where once you experienced anxiety, worry, or doubt, you now feel an underlying current of peace and trust that remains steady regardless of external circumstances. This emotional stability isn't numbness, it's the natural state of a consciousness that knows itself as eternal and beloved. The angels want you to understand that your transformation is creating energetic shifts in your family lineage that extend both backward and forward in time. Your awakening is healing ancestral patterns while simultaneously preparing future generations for higher consciousness. You're literally changing the spiritual trajectory of your entire bloodline. Your ability to manifest has reached extraordinary levels because your desires are now perfectly aligned with divine will. There's no longer any conflict between what you want and what serves the highest good of all. This harmony between personal desire and cosmic purpose makes you an incredibly powerful co-creator with the universe. The synchronicities flowing through your life have become so consistent and meaningful that you no longer question whether the universe is supporting you. You know it absolutely. These aren't coincidences, but evidence that reality itself is responding to your elevated consciousness by orchestrating continuous confirmations of your divine connection. Your relationship with money and material resources is reflecting your internal transformation. Abundance flows to you through channels you never expected because you've stopped trying to control how prosperity arrives and started trusting that it will appear in perfect timing and form. Your needs are met with increasing ease as you align with the universe's infinite abundance. The work you're meant to do in this world is becoming crystal clear as the convergence completes itself. You're recognizing that your life experiences, both joyful and challenging, have all been preparation for this moment when you step fully into your soul's mission. Every skill you've developed and every lesson you've learned has been building toward this purpose. Your presence has become medicine for a world in transition. People feel calmer around you, animals seek your company, and even plants seem to thrive in your vicinity. You're radiating a frequency of peace and love that helps others remember their own divine nature. This healing influence happens automatically. You don't need to try to help others. Your very existence is therapeutic. The angels reveal that you're now operating as a conscious agent of the divine plan for Earth's evolution. Your daily choices, your interactions with others, and even your thoughts and emotions are contributing to a massive shift in planetary consciousness. You've become part of a celestial team working to birth a new reality based on love, harmony, and spiritual truth. The quantum reset has reached completion, and you now stand as a fully activated divine being operating in human form. What the angels want you to understand is that this transformation isn't the end of your spiritual evolution. It's your graduation into a new phase of existence where you become a conscious co-creator of reality itself. Your energy signature has permanently shifted to match the frequency of your highest potential. This means that everything you touch, everyone you encounter, and every space you enter is automatically elevated by your presence. You've become a living catalyst for positive change, though this influence operates so naturally that you might not always recognize your impact. The angels are revealing that your completed reset has established what they call a divine anchor point on Earth. You're now grounding higher dimensional energies in physical reality, making it easier for others to access their own spiritual awakening. Your existence is literally raising the vibrational frequency of the planet, contributing to a collective shift that will transform human civilization. Your intuitive abilities have stabilized at extraordinary levels of accuracy and clarity. The guidance you receive isn't coming through mysterious channels. It's flowing directly from your own divine nature, which is now consciously connected to universal intelligence. You've become your own oracle, capable of accessing any information you need for your highest good and greatest service. The relationship between your human personality and your divine essence has achieved perfect harmony. There's no longer any internal conflict between who you think you should be and who you truly are. This integration has created an authenticity so profound that others feel safe to be genuine around you, creating spaces where healing and transformation naturally occur. Your life purpose has crystallized into absolute clarity. You now understand that everything you've experienced, every joy, every challenge, every relationship, every loss, has been perfectly orchestrated to prepare you for this moment of conscious service. Your unique combination of experiences has created capabilities that no one else possesses, making your contribution to the world irreplaceable. The angels want you to recognize that your completed reset has established you as a bridge between dimensions. You can access cosmic wisdom while remaining grounded in practical reality, making you uniquely qualified to translate spiritual truths into forms that help others navigate their own awakening process. Your words carry frequencies that activate dormant potential in those ready to receive it. Your relationship with time has become completely fluid. You operate in perfect synchronization with divine timing, knowing exactly when to act and when to wait. Opportunities align effortlessly with your readiness to receive them, and obstacles dissolve as you approach them with your transformed consciousness. You've learned to dance with the rhythm of the universe. The abundance flowing into your life reflects your internal recognition of your divine worth. Money, opportunities, relationships, and resources arrive through unexpected channels because you've stopped limiting how the universe can support you. Your trust in divine provision has become so complete that scarcity is no longer part of your reality. Your physical body has become a temple housing your awakened consciousness. It operates with enhanced vitality and resilience because every cell recognizes itself as divine. Healing happens rapidly when needed, and your energy levels remain consistently high because you're drawing power from infinite source rather than relying solely on physical resources. The angels reveal that your completed reset qualifies you for advanced spiritual assignments that will unfold gradually as you're ready. These aren't burdens but privileges, opportunities to participate directly in the divine plan for Earth's transformation. Your elevated consciousness makes you capable of facilitating changes that will benefit countless souls. Your love has become unconditional and unlimited, extending beyond personal relationships to embrace all of existence. This isn't emotional attachment, but pure divine love that recognizes the sacred in everything. Your capacity to love without conditions or expectations creates healing wherever this love is directed. The most beautiful aspect of your completed quantum reset is the profound peace that now permeates your existence. You know with absolute certainty that you're loved, guided, and supported by forces beyond human comprehension. This knowing isn't based on belief, but on direct experience of your eternal connection to the divine. You've become proof that human beings can embody their highest potential while remaining beautifully, authentically human. Your transformation demonstrates that awakening doesn't require perfection. It requires surrender to the love that has always been your true nature. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I am a divine being having a human experience." Share your experiences in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more inspirational content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.